Hi, welcome to Sweet Art Factory. Today I want to show you how to make a sushi cake in a few minutes and with supplies that you can buy at your craft store or go online at our website at sweetartfactory.com, and also a lot of the things you can buy at your local grocery store. So let's get started. I did actually a lot of prep ahead of time, but I just wanted to show you some of the supplies that you'll need. One is that you'll need marshmallows. You're gonna cut them up to look like little pieces of rice, or you can actually use coconut. Also some caramel, which we're going to use to make our fortune cookies. After you bake the cake, use a little bit of the extra cake mix to make some cupcakes because that's going to help you make the little pieces of sushi. I bought some little fish. There's all kinds of different types of candy fish that you can use to put on top of your sushi. And then also here's the coconut if you want to use the coconut. And lastly, you need these fruit roll-ups because these are actually the things that replicate the seaweed that goes around the sushi. So let's get started. Oh, one more thing. You're going to need a disposable bag filled with icing, and I'm using a number 16 or an 18 tip to get started, and then I put my rubber band on the back because that actually helps it stay into place. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. Well, to get started, first of all, you need obviously a cake that's been baked, cooled, and then decorated. And go ahead and frost it with white frosting, but you could use like a light brown or any type of color frosting to kind of make it look like the table. Also, I took 6 pieces of caramel and melted it in the microwave for 5 seconds. I made it into a big ball, and then I flattened it, and then I actually made a little bit of what looks like a small little tray that's holding my sushi on top. Then also with your cupcake, I just have a little cupcake, and I'm going to cut my cupcake just down like this. And then with a circle cutter. Now if you don't have a circle cutter, you can find something that is like a circle like this, like a bottle cap or something like that to cut it, or you can just cut out a piece of paper that's the size of the circle and then use this knife to cut it around. So you're just gonna pop it out. Then I'm gonna take some frosting and I'm just gonna put a dab of frosting up on top. And then I cut out a piece of the fruit roll-up, and I'm going to wrap that around the side. Now if they don't touch, then, which this one isn't, then you can put a little dab of frosting on the ends and then tuck it in. And then just kind of hold it into place like that, okay? Now, you can either put the small sliced up marshmallows, which was really easy. You just take a mini marshmallow like that. I just pressed it down with my finger, and then I cut little snips like this that look like rice. I did this last night ahead of time so that they could dry out just a little bit so they didn't stick all together. And then I made a whole bunch right here. I also have coconut on the side too. If you want to use coconut, which obviously is easier, but I actually like the look of the marshmallows. And some people don't like coconut, so they wouldn't prefer that. Then using a little bit of a tiny little fish guy, I'm gonna stick that up on top, and I'm gonna add it to my sushi tray. I always want to turn in the part that has the edges into the side so people don't see that, so it really looks like it's wrapped seaweed on there. Now obviously you can do other different things, embellishments up on top. You can take the leftovers of the things and put them actually inside. There's all kinds of things you can do. You can go on the website actually and Google sushi cake and you can get some different ideas, but I just wanted to show you how easy it was. Now to make the Chinese fortune cookie, this is so easy and so cute. You just take a caramel and you flatten it with your fingers. And then to get it even thinner, you can take a roller. And again, you do need a circle cutter, but if you don't have one, then find like a glass or something that's the size of probably about a 2-inch circle. And get it nice and flat. Now I do have a cutter. We actually sell these on our website. I just press down. And then how simple is this? You just cut a small little piece of paper like this and you can write anything. You can write, I love you. You can say, maybe put a little fortune in. if you want to propose to your girlfriend, you can put, will you marry me? That would be cute. And then you just fold it over, you pinch right here, you lift it up. Oops, do that a little bit better. And then you just turn it in like this, and it makes a little fortune, okay? And then you're just gonna stick that onto the cake as well. Then I just got some chopsticks that I took at my local Chinese restaurant. I go to Sushi probably once a week. I love sushi. And I'm just gonna stick them right there. Now you can see with the leftover fruit roll-up, I actually made a ribbon that went around the bottom of the cake, which made it really easy. Now how simple was that? Is that so cute? You can actually write a little message on the side of the cake. You can do all kinds of things, but I wanted to show you the simple way. Of course, you can do so much more. But isn't that fun, and how easy was that? So we'll see you next time. Thanks for joining us.